my company code. So for 0903, this is my bank clearing account. Document type, currency, clearing reason, and I will enter my business partner, my contract account for 0903 company code. So contract account is this one. And business partner is this. Okay. Say I'm going to receive payment worth 16.87. Usage text. So payment text, I want to enter text payment 0903. And I want to do a note to pay section. I can do like paid at counter 3, something like some note to pay, something I can enter. Okay. So here's what am I doing. Ideally, as I told you in my BAPI also, first I have to create a variant via which I can post one single FICA document. And once I am able to create that BAPI, I will ask the developer to write a code that they can read from an Excel with thousands of entries. And for each line, the same code will be read and in a loop they will run. Similarly, first manually I have to make sure that I can generate a one file. I mean, in a file, one line item. If the one line item is successfully generated, then I will give it to developer and I'll write the logic. And based on that logic, multiple files can be fed into the system. Okay, so this is I have explained. I have created this for my company, for my contract account, and with that I'm going to click on execute. Okay, so when I click on execute, in this location, in this AL11 presentation server, the file will be generated, and the file will be generated in the ACP readable format. Okay, so with that I'm going to click on execute. Okay, amount has to be comma.
So, Sudra, you just mentioned that normally we use it in case this GPay or something similar to that, right? So that raw file we will receive automatically from that provider, and that this program will convert into this SAP readable format, right? And then it will process it.
Yes.
So same thing means it is not only for GPay. For example, if someone has just deposited the money to bank account, just went visited the bank and paid there. So in that scenario also it will work, right? It is the same thing for
No, no,
that
no.
also.
For bank, there's a separate functionality. See here, what I'm saying that there are the step is first step, it is posted to payment channel. Second step, it is posted to SAP. Third step, it is received by bank, and bank is sending me bank statement, EBS. This is this route. Whatever you are saying, that is received in bank first, and via the bank EBS, it is posted to SAP. No payment channel involved. In this case, there is a separate way, okay, which is not included here. For that we have FPB7, and whatever we are talking about, this is FPB3. Okay, first let me explain FPB3, then I'll talk about FPB7, but not in these details. Okay, so
Hmm.
let me explain
Okay.
FPB3. You can join the dots.
Okay.
Okay, so it says file this is generated. So let's find that file. /NAL11. The location is D user SAP ECC sys profile. D user SAP sys global, not, I think it was sys profile, right? D user SAP ECC sys profile. SAP sys SAP sys. Here it is. Okay, so in this location the file will be generated. I'll just do descending, and here it is. This is our file. So it is generated in BFKK and BFKK structure. Okay, from here SAP will be able to read and post the payment lot. Now let's validate how. I mean, okay, and I mean BFKK BFKK, but how is it matching? I mean, what is this? What is this? What is this? So how can we read that? So let me open the BFKK structure first, so that I can map. I can
Uh,
match.
One question. So this one applicable for FICA and BRIM both.
Yes, yes. Whatever I'm showing, both are applicable for ICU FICA, Bring FICA.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the structure BFKK says alt tab is not working. Okay. So first it has record type, one digit, one character. Okay. So one character is this one character. Then followed by table name. How many? 30 character. So here you see table name 1 2 3 4 5 6 blah 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 blah. It will keep on going till here 30 character. Next, it requires payment lot name. Okay, for 12 character. My payment lot name is here. From here till here, I did not use the entire 12 character. Then it requires search term. Remember, in search term, so in search term of my input, see payment lot I entered, then I entered search term. Okay, so as per the structure, it requires search term for 40 character. So I did not consume the entire 40 character. I consumed maybe initial few character. So it will go till here. After search term, what does it expect? It expect recon key. Okay, for next 12 character, it will use recon key. And what recon key did we pass? We pass. Okay, so recon key is by default from the payment lot. The recon key is generated. So next to search term, we'll see recon key. You see here, from here recon key starts. Next, from here, I think this is I see 4 zeros. Let's see. After recon key, what it expects? After recon key, it expects bank clearing account. Okay, 10 digit. My bank clearing account is 114 000 6 digits. So initial 40 padding is added. Okay, so my bank clearing account starts from here, but it will need 10 digits. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, then I think this is next 4 character company code 1 2 3 4. Let's validate company code. Company code. Okay, like business area doc. We don't have a business area, but we have document type. So next we'll see document type IP. Document type next maybe currency blah blah blah. This will keep on going. So standard program has generated the document in BFKK ZK. Similarly, I'll just spend just a couple of minutes on BFKK ZP as well. Let's see the requirement of BFKK ZP. This will ensure that it has generated into SAP readable format. Okay, first one record counter, then table name, then 3 selection category. So record counter, table name, GKB. I did not enter the B means document. I just used 2 selection category. Business partner, contract account. You see, I generated business partner, contract account. Okay, so G, this is the G value, this is the K value. So here you see G, this is the value of G, and this is the value of K. This is a standard program. If you want any customization for FQ, okay, I'll talk about the FQ event. Let's understand the standard thing first. Okay, then after that we have amount. So this is how the structure is generated, but still, okay, I can see that the payment is generated. I mean, the table is generated, but I still don't know whether it will work or not. So for that, I will try to post this file, this SAP readable format via to a payment lot. If the payment lot is successfully posted, then I will consider, okay, this is done. So till here I have done, till I have created till here. I had a raw file. I did not show you from a file. I just did input. when the Z program will be there, it will be not inputted from the screen, it will be inputted from a Excel or something, from a presentation server, from application server, it will be input. So Z program has done this. Next I'm going to do FPB3. This FPB3 will generate the payment lot and will ensure that okay, the payment lot will work. I mean this converted file will work. So let me run FPB3 /o FPB3 payment lot transfer. So here what will I do? So it will refer to this file. So identification, this is my payment lot payment lot ID, payment lot ID. Then I need to enter the path from where it will read. Okay, I must tell system that okay, read in this path and read this file. Then post the content of the file into SAP, into FP05. Okay, so I just populate the path. So this is the location followed by this is a file name, because that path may contain multiple files. So I am showing, just a minute.
Where you are transferring the payment lot? This one?
Sorry. Okay. So I have specified the location where the file is generated and the file name. So file name, okay, PA capital. Okay. Anyways, the file name is given here, FEB3. Click on check file later and click on extended log. Okay, so if you want to generate, I mean run multiple file, says this location have 5 or 4 files, maybe 10 files, and I want to run parallel, then you can click on this post parallel. Right now I have only one file and in that file only one line. Okay, so this is for efficiency, I mean quick processing, parallel processing. So I'm not going to do that. So check close payment lot and post payment lot. Okay, so that means the system will go into this location, then open it this file and open the content of the file, then it will try to post the payment lot. If there is any error, it will tell me. Okay, so with that I will execute. Okay, posting scheduled still, and the lot name number is mentioned here. This is the lot number. Now let me see in FP05 whether the lot is actually created or not. /n FP05 posting made. Okay, so let's reconcile from my input. So my input was in here, payment lot number, payment lot number, search term, payment demo 0903, 0903. Okay, so accordingly whatever I have mentioned, it has generated. Document type IP, I mentioned document type IP. Recon key automatically, bank clearing account, payment company code, blah blah blah. Now let's see the item level. Get inside 16.87, and this payment is at contract account level, not against any um not against any, what do I say, any document number, because in standard screen I can post it at business partner and contract account level. But when you customize it, when you do a Z, then in the Z you can have this item. So I have GK, I can choose it. I mean the will guide the developer to change it to B. If the requirement is to post against B, then you can do it against B as well. Okay, so at CA level I posted, and the usage text I mentioned here, test payment for 0903. What else? Note to pay, note to page section is also populated, and the posting is there, and here's a posting document, bank account debit, and it has cleared these two open items based on ascending or based on FIFO method, whatever open item it found. Now I told you, if I don't mention any document number, then whatever open item it will find, it will clear. Okay, so it found these two open items and it has cleared. So this is how the mass payment I see. So the config is correct. I mean, the variant is correct. Now I will give the variant to the developer. Then I will tell him to perform these steps. What are the steps? Payment channel will place the file into app server. It can be an app server or uh, presentation server. So the raw files has to be generated into a particular server in a particular location. That will be done by the raw, I mean, that payment channels or maybe a middleware will be there. They will do the SFTP. So at a particular time, the file has to be in place, because from the raw file, I will generate the SFTP readable format. So my prerequisite is, before I run my program, the raw file should be in place. Next program will be next work will be convert the raw file into SAP readable format, into SAP readable file. Okay, for that, this standard program will be used, and we will ask the developer that using the standard program, you just use generate with it with a Z structure. And in the Z structure, you can enter many more things like BP document level. So developer will generate the program with a Z structure. Okay, and obviously I must tell him that in the raw file I must send him a mapping, like the for bapi posting bapi, I shared a mapping like fetch the contact account from F column, fetch the amount from H column, like that. Whatever needed, I mean, whatever variable items I need. So what variable items I needed here? So I need the contact account. Contact account is enough to identify the business partner. I need amount, and if I need to enter any usage text, okay, these are all header level information. These are all BFKK ZK up to here. From the item level below bottom, these are all BFKK ZP structure. So these variable thing I need. So I must tell the developer that from which field I will get it. Sometime it may happen that I will get it in a text file. In the text file, I have to mention them that from character 13 till character 23, the contact account will be stored. And maybe from character 25 till character 30, the payment will be stored. And they may have to do right alignment or left alignment. Okay. So like 0000, sometime it may happen like 1687 in the file. Then I will tell him that convert the last two character into decimal. Maybe they are sending 1687 and we have to tell them that, okay, divide by 100, like that. All those mapping you have to mention as a functional. You'll read the file and you'll talk to the payment channel provider or maybe like middleware to find out where the contact account is, where the amount is, and accordingly you will write a mapping logic in the FS. From that mapping logic, they will convert. Once it is converted, then call the standard program, this FPB3. What is a standard program for FPB3? You can check from, this is FPB3 only, /n AC93 FPB3. This is a standard program. Okay, RFKKZE00. So call the standard program RFKKZE00 to post the payment from the SAP readable format. That is, read the uh, presentation server while the file is generated. SAP readable file is generated. Read the file and post the payment lot. Okay. Once it is generated, archive both raw file and SAP readable file, because again tomorrow another payment again I mean another payment channel will send another file. So we have to make sure that the previous file is not reprocessed. That's why some sort of archiving is needed. I think if you're working support project and you have seen this, like whenever one file is processed, that is all automatically moved to archive folder, or if there is an error, it moves to the error folder. So that kind of archiving strategy needs to be done. In this sequence, the uh, payment interface can be achieved. Okay, so here I have given an example like payment, the folder name, payment slash JP Morgan. JP Morgan is the bank where the payment is going to hit, or maybe a payment channel name, say iTunes, Next, or Cachify, then it will move to archive or error folder. Any question on this?
Yeah,
So
hello.
then after this process is closed, right? So once this payment is done successful, then it's over. We don't need to inform to bank now, right? That is not required as
No, no,
part
no.
of this process.
So similar to this payment, the payment channel will send a copy to SAP and send a copy to the bank. So middleware, I mean the payment channel will hit it to bank only. Now once the posting is done in bank, then bank will rectify. I mean bank will reconcile. So we have received 10 payments, and bank also received 10 payment. Maybe due to some issue, 9 are posted, one got failed. But bank all the 10 are posted. Now once I receive the EBS, then the failure has to be fixed. Okay.
Yeah, so that is means EBS, for example, the manual payment run also we just stop after means FP05, right? Then whatever comes from EBS, then only it is reconciled whether my clear means actual payment is happened or not happened. Correct.
Yes. Yes.
So in the same way, here also when we are using the payment channel and this automatic payment program, which is similar to FP05 only, so it has made the payment, then we don't need to again communicate to bank, right? Now it will
Correct.
naturally come as part of EBS only.
Yes. Yes. You don't have to communicate.
Okay. I think the communication would be required maybe in the second things, maybe.
Yes.
Earlier
Yes.
you
I'll.
mentioned, right?
Yes. Yes.
FPB7 or something.
FEB7. I'll talk about FEB7. Rishi, tell me what is your question?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, somewhere I got out from here. Actually, there's any Z program created here for converting the file, right?
Yes.
After that, there was the FEB3T code, right?
Mhm.
That will be on in FD, I think so. What is that? FEB3 it is automatic in a single program, or it has to be run daily basis to anyone
Da-
else,
Daily basis. It all of them has to be done in one program. In one program, first it will convert. Then after that,
right?
it will call the FEB3 program. Once FEB3
Yes.
program is
Yeah.
successfully posted, if it is successful, move it to archive folder. If it is failure, move it to error
No, no.
folder.
Yeah, I'm saying that the second was called the standard program. This one is to post the payment from SAP readable format. It is
Yes.
the creation of the payment lot. What is that actually?
Yeah, creation of payment lot only.
Synonym to FPB3, B3, I think.
Yeah, FEB3 is creating payment lot in mass from a file which is generated into any application, any presentation server. Versus FP05 is creation of payment lot with manual input.
No, that is manual.
Yeah,
Right.
this is mass. And previously we talked about manual. This will require interface. This will require long FS, long testing. I mean, with initially we do mock-up testing in the maybe after SIT when it goes to UAT. Real file we need to collect from bank. We need to test. So this is a huge FS. Lot of effort is needed in this case. More payment channels, more FS. Each payment channel will require one FS because each payment channel will have different raw file. Some .xlsx because different raw file means different mapping. This conversion requires mapping. Different mapping will be
Okay.
there. Okay. Sometime in sometime they what they want that they want to post the payment not at CA level but at document level. So I remember in one of my PwC project it has happened that um, when we send the bill, I mean when CI sends the bill to the customer, in that bill the invoice document number is shared. There is a print doc. Now whenever the customer makes payment, they quote the invoice document number, and with that invoice document number I don't see any open item because I need a FICA document number to see the open item, right? So
Nice.
that is the ERTB print doc, or maybe if you are using the convergent invoicing, that is the DFKK Envidoc H that I don't require. I require DFKK OP. So although they are quoting the Envidoc, so we have in our conversion only we have done some enhancement that I mean fetch the invoice doc, go to the DF triple KO table, pass it into the reference XBelnar and get it from the OPBEL. So this is the XBelnar and this is
The
found in the
document,
opbel.
yes, document number. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so this sort of little bit of enhancement you have to do to achieve in that way the based on their quotation, if they quote correctly, then the payment is posted. Now by mistake, if they miss any figure, then that will go to clarification. Okay, because it is in the system, there is, when they make the payment from any web service or anything, there is no F4 box, they have to manually key in the invoice number. So accordingly, the I mean, little bit of customization thing you have to do, but this will actually post the payments in mass in every day.
Okay, and there might be some check dishonor issue might be there. Then how it is processed in there?
Yeah,
Uh,
that is payment exception, we'll handle it separately. We have
and
after direct debit I'll talk about exception.
okay, thank you.
Okay, now uh, going to Ganesh, the question that you raised. So for that we have a functionality called FPB7, wherever the payments are posted into bank directly. For that we have /n FPB7. So this is called logbox. Okay, processing of logbox. So for that again there is a program which will convert the raw file into Z program and program for the logbox, ACB readable format for logbox FPB7. Okay, why is it taking? Oh, sorry, I was idle for too long. Let me reopen. Sorry, FPB5. My bad. /n FPB5. FPB7 only. So account statement to payment lot or return lot. Okay. So account statement means based on the bank statement, it will transfer here. Okay. So here also the file will be generated and from that file it will ultimately it will generate the payment lot only. Okay. I did one POC on this, but I have never done any real project. That's why I don't have much knowledge on it. I did one set of POC. So it is like a bank statement transfer, like EBS kind of thing. So first the bank is informed, and from the bank the payment is posted. Okay, so based on which company code, which house bank, which account ID, like similar to if you can tell that it is FF.5 or FICA. Okay, so create lot, it creates a payment lot only, close and post lot. So same posting will happen. Okay, so first I think if I recall correctly, first I think we uploaded the ff.5. From the ff.5 I think we did this from the Faban and Fabco. I forgot that. From there I processed this. Mainly this is needed whenever the payments are posted into bank directly, but now I am posting it into SAP. Bank is telling me please post into SAP. That means after this, no reconciliation is needed. Earlier, what happened that I am posting into SAP, the same is getting posted into bank, and again bank is reconciling. Here I am getting the information from bank only. It's like processing a bank statement. FPB7. Now I don't have much exposure. I just did one POC. That's why I don't recall it properly. But this, I mean, we never had this requirement to post anything like this way. Okay, Ganesh.
Okay, so maybe this bank, when bank statement we receive, so in FI side it posts to bank account to bank clearing account, and when it comes to FICA, then here it posts
Bank
bank
direct
clearing to
debit,
customer,
bank incoming to customer, and directly in FI, the bank main to bank
bank
clearing.
to bank clearing.
Yes.
So same statement at two places it posts two entries, so it's every so that bank clearing is knocked off, and the final thing bank to customer remains in overall books of account.
Yes. Okay. So this is how This is all about payment lot. Now, since Manju was asking for event, /n fp fqevnts. First, let's understand how to read event, how to find out an event. Sometimes you'll see in many how to I want to enhance payment lot, but I don't know which events to look for. So for that, you go at the top. So my enhancement is regarding payment lot. So from the top, you search payment lot. Okay, I find payment lot. Now, out of 12, 18 events, I want to know how many events are dedicated for payment lot. Just double click on payment lot. It will tell you these 24 events are dedicated for payment lot. Okay. Propose key for new lot, swap selections, proposal, blah, 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 like that. Different payment lot check header. Okay. So I remember I have enhanced, I think check item I have enhanced. Now what happened? We had, when I went live with one of my US utility client, they had two company code 1, company code 2. Now after we went live, what they did, they created the payment lot /ofp05. Say any of the existing payment lot I'm going to show you. So this one is posted. So when they created the payment lot, they enter one company code here. But when they post the payment, they enter the customer of a different company code. That way, the header has one company code, line item has another company code. That is, line item means the contract account of the line item belongs to different company code. Okay. So now what happens? There is a discrepancy. So it will not only go to clarification, it will never be posted later, because suppose this is company code 1 and this belongs to company code 2. Now what I can do, if it actually this CA should go to company code 1, I can change it, because when I go to FPCPL I can change the line item, but I cannot change the header. Okay, so if the CA should go to company code 2, I cannot change it. If the CA belongs to company code 1, that's fine, because this is 1, this is company code 1 and this is company code 2. Now I can change it to 1, but this one I cannot change it to 2. This does not work because header level, FPCPL has no control. Line item level control is available. So for that, a lot of lots were going, nothing can be done in those payment lots. That's why we added a uh, check line item. Okay. So check line item, what we did, in the payment lot screen itself, check item. That means whenever the customer enters a contract account here, then if the customer saves or hit enter, it throws an error. System, we have added a logic that pass the contract account into FKK VKP, check the company code of that contract account and validate with this header company code. If they both match, proceed forward. If they do not match, give a hard stop. Send the error, like whatever error message, CA blah blah does not belong to company code variable. So CA, then a variable, a dynamic value does not belong to company code, then dynamic value. CA to be fetched from here, company code to be fetched from here. Okay. So how to now I understood that this has to be done. Now you as a functional, how will you understand that this is the perfect, like this is the perfect event? So first of all, first option is to check the name. The name says check item. Okay, I could have done check header, I could have done check item, but header level I don't know. I cannot do check because header level I cannot do check because whenever the header is generated, I enter the company code. I haven't entered the CA yet, so I cannot validate. I need to have both the components, header, line item, then I can reconcile. So I did not add the check at header level, I add the check at line item level. Okay, so from the description also you can identify, it says function module process in event 242 enables you to execute customer specific checks for payment lot item. The header of the payment lot is provided in parameter here and the item file here. Okay, it will tell you. Without that also you can understand. Go to function module. So you see these two events are activated right now. These two FMs function modules are activated. Any function module I open, any function, I think this standard one I opened back then. So here you go to the importing parameter. In the importing parameter, I have both header and I have line item. So as long as I have both the participants with whom I need to reconcile, I can do very easily. So I needed to find one event. Not only it is used for payment lot, but also I need to see that both the participants are there, the header table and the line item table. So ABAPR in the import structure itself, they will get these two things. So from the header table, I need to see bookers. Then from the line item table, I need to see, it may happen that they have entered selection category at BP. Then from that BP, I'll check which all the CA belongs to which company code. If they enter the CA, then that's fine. Directly from FKK VKP company code I can see. If they enter the document number, then also I can check it from DFKKOP because DFKKOP table also has company code. Okay, so like that we did that. Similarly, lot of enhancement may be needed after go live, because before go live we don't know what kind of manual mistake the user may come up with. Okay, so based on that you can see, I mean, based on different, oh sorry, this is header only, right? 242. Okay, so I'm here only. So like that you will read the payment lots and you will see which, I mean, which item, I mean, whatever your requirement or which word catches your eye that okay, this is suitable. And once you see, you go into the input selection, and also suppose you want to do a modification. Okay, so this is import, that this fm will get these two values. Then export, the fm will, it will not, I mean, export criteria is blank. Then if you see anything in the changing and in the table, then you can change. Okay, those can be modified. For example, let me open any other event. If I do this one, propose new recon, new lot, here you'll see changing will be available. Oh, both are blank. Any item, add item, I think here the changing will be available. See, fkk zp add, here you can add a new item, additional information you can add, clarify payment transaction. Okay, so it may happen that when I'm going to post, I want to check the clarify button. What is that clarify button? That is, I want to forcefully send it to clarification. So if you double click, here is the clarify button. What is the name of this button? XKLAE. Okay, so if I want to check this XKLAE, I will pass X. Okay, so like that, whatever modification, I mean, based on what requirement. So what I want to say is, if you see any structure available in changing and tables, that structure can be modified, that structure can be added. Okay, new thing. Previously what I did, we just validated and we stopped. Now here, say I want to see if my payment is coming from a particular payment channel, I want to change that document type. Okay, change means whatever structure is available in changing, and these fields can be changed. Additional information can be changed. Clarification checkbox can be there. Okay, here custom include is available. That means here we can add more fields. Okay, SAP is, this is the exit where SAP is asking me that if you want to add more fields, you can add more custom field here. If you tell him the show the above the include, they will be able to add those fields. It is sometimes used for adding some charges. Say some stamp duty has to be posted. Payment is of 50, out of which 40 will go to the customer account, 2 will go to stamp duty. Some additional line item I need to add. For that, this event can be enhanced. Okay, so I think we are on top of our time today. We'll connect again tomorrow. Okay, and let me know if you have any question. Maybe we can deal with those tomorrow. That will